Hello everyone, I'm James and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing Turn the Page by Geoff Castellucci. I don't know much about the original here. I know vaguely that it's about touring and being an entertainer. That's pretty much it. So one thing I do know though is it's piano Geoff, and so far I have to say that Geoff's performances with the piano have been my favorite. So let's see if this keeps the tradition alive. Let's go.
Long and lonesome highway east of Omaha, you can listen to the engines moaning out this one-note song. You think about the woman, or the girl you knew the night before. Okay. But your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do. When you ride in 16 hours, there's nothing much to do. When you don't feel much like riding, you just wish the trip was through.
I feel that.
Here I am, on the road again.
Very interesting. Lots to say here. So it starts off with that golden light. So it's kind of on the road, so I'm guessing it looks like a sun, and here he's talking about, the switches completely, they look like stage lights. And what's interesting about that is he starts off in the second person, right? So he's talking to us. He's saying this is what it feels like to be, an entertainer or a singer on the road. And here it switches to the first person. It's interesting. Okay, let's keep going.
On the road again, there I am.
There I am.
Up on the stage, there I go.
Yeah, so stage lights now.
Playing the star again. Okay. There I go. Turn the
page. Very interesting lyrics. The way the tenses are working and stuff, It almost seems like he's completely detached from himself in that section. He's saying, there I am, he's looking at himself from a distance, playing, what did he say? Playing on the stage, playing the star. He's not himself. He doesn't feel himself. He's looking at himself from a distance. Interesting. Bass.
So you walk into this restaurant, all strung out from the road, and you feel the eyes upon you as you're shaking off the cold. You pretend it doesn't bother you, but you just want to explode. Yeah, most times
here we go.
Can hear 'em talk. Other times you can't. All the same old cliches. Is it woman, is it man? And you always seem outnumbered.
The lighting.
You don't dare make a stand. Make your stand. Yeah, here I am.
That echo almost seems like he's telling himself, he's frustrated that, it's time to take a stand, Because I also find it interesting, he's talking about, is it a man or is it a woman, with the long hair, and Geoff's here rocking that long hair. Yeah, great stuff. The lighting is incredible.
Make your stand.
Make your stand.
Yeah, here I am.
Frustration.
On the road again. There I am. Up on that stage. Star again, there I go. Turn the page. Out there in the spotlight, you're a million miles
I swear that line gave me shivers. Well, I mean, the singing did, but I love that line. That, you know, the sweating on the stage, you know, it's kind of like his life's blood. He's slowly being drained, you know, so interesting. This whole performance seems like an ode to entertainers, even though Geoff doesn't strike me as someone who's slowly dying in his craft in the sense that he's not himself. He strikes me as someone who's found quite a good balance. I mean, I don't know, you guys probably know better than I do, but he's, you know, he works with his wife. He's, you know, not touring all the time. He does what he wants. His performances are, you know, heartfelt. So he doesn't strike me. It's more like an ode to those who are on the road, more than him talking about himself, I feel. Maybe I'm wrong.
As you lie awake in bed, with the echoes of the amplifiers ringing in your head, you smoke the day's last cigarette, remembering what she said.
Sure, we can all feel that. Love how the lights go back to simulate, you know, that he's now alone in bed. This whole performance really emanates kind of loneliness to me, you know. So now the lights are drawing all the way back. There's no other singing. He's by himself, and he's talking about laying that back on his bed, you know, and despite everything that's happened, you know, the amplifiers ringing in his head, the fact that he's singing, he's thinking about what she said, right? So that really is a very lonely image to me.
Remembering what she said.
Priorities, right? Despite everything.
Well, here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. There I go, playing the star again.
Yeah, playing the star.
There I go, turn the page.
He's gonna go up now.
Yeah, here I am.
Has to be the third octave.
On the road again.
Wow.
There I am, up on the stage. There I go, play the star again. There I go, there I go, there I go.
Wow. Now he's completely alone, sun shining. So even though the music here is still quite, I'm not going to say dark, but it's kind of on that minor, you know, key. It's not very uplifting. You still have the sun shining, and his last notes, his last words were turn the page. There's a sense that he's considering it, of just dropping everything, right? That's the sense I get. Yeah.
And I'm gone.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay. So, great ending there, just kind of fading off into the distance. Gives me the sense that, you know, he's taking that offer of turning the page, even though it was a low note. Geoff's low notes are so comforting. That was a bit dark, though, I have to say. So I don't really know if it resolves there in the end. But okay, let's keep going. Is that the end? Yeah. Ooh.
Hey y'all, Geoff here. Thanks so much for watching and subscribing.
Is that Eddie in the background?
Creating videos like this is tough, but made so much easier with the support of the community at Patreon. If you'd like early access to videos, the
can do
karaoke
it free,
version
by
of
the
the
way.
song, behind the scenes footage, audio session walkthroughs, and so much more, head on over to Patreon and sign up for free today.
Yeah.
Special thanks goes out to Huldra Draco, Amy Foster, N. Kitty, Joanne Wood, Tema Krempley, Juliana Livingston, Diane Holland, Sarah O, Lori Templeman, Patricia Schumann, Jordy S, A.M. Person, Carl and Melanie Thomas, Saniva and Asa Lagnestall, and Debs Badger. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Okay, that's it. Okay, so very interesting here. Okay, never mind. I'll get to the conclusion in a couple of seconds. If you got this far, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one. If not, if you want to hear what I think about this, wait about 5 seconds and we'll go into it. Thank you. So, the more I think about it, the more I realize I'm thinking that it's less about Geoff talking to himself than he is kind of telling us to turn the page, right? To not hesitate. It's almost like he's found, it's almost the opposite, really. Like, as if he's found something for himself, he's turned the page, right? So, and he's urging us to do the same, to not be stuck in a cycle that may seem from the outside like it's amazing, but doesn't work for us, right? And I know that Geoff's changed so many times, and now he's finally doing his own thing. He has recognition, and maybe he has enough kind of support to be able to do his own things. But he completely empathizes with being on the road, being dissociated from himself. That's kind of where I'm going with this. I could be wrong. So now that I've had a couple of minutes to think about it, I think I kind of got it wrong in the sense that he's not really talking about himself. He's talking to us. And that in our lives, no matter what it is we do, to not fear turning the page. And that's what this is about. So maybe you agree, maybe you don't. Maybe I'm completely off the mark. But no matter what, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching this reaction of Turn the Page by Geoff. And I'll see you in the next one, which is probably going to be tomorrow or the day after. Thank you very much.